All right, so diving into journal prompts today. For self-growth, you ever tried these?
Yeah, tons. I mean, journaling, right. It's way more than just Dear Diary stuff.
No kidding. You're looking at this site, Listallion. They've got 50 daily journal prompts for self-growth, plus a bunch of tips, tools.
Oh, yeah, they're big into self-improvement, affirmations, all that.
But 50 prompts, that's like serious mental workout territory.
It's deep, but this the point, right? You're not just going to breeze through this and suddenly, boom, you've grown.
Okay, fair. So where do we even start with 50 of these things?
Well, they break it down, which is nice. 5 categories, 10 prompts each.
Ooh, I like structured, like a plan of attack for my brain.
Kinda. So you've got stuff for starting your morning with intention, building confidence, then really deep self-reflection.
Whoa, hold on, that's a lot. And then what? More.
Yeah. Cultivating positivity, and then how to set and achieve goals. So it's well-rounded.
Okay, so not just random questions, they're targeted. I like it.
Exactly. And the prompts themselves, they're not just think about this. They make you want to DO something.
Ooh, okay, give me an example, one that really jumps out at you.
All right, let's see. In building confidence, there's one. What's one fear I have, and how can I take a small step today to face or overcome it?
Damn, that's good. Not just identifying it, but
Yeah.
what do I do about it?
Right. It's okay, scared of public speaking. Cool. What tiny thing can you do today to chip away at that?
Like, talk to a cashier extra nicely. Baby steps, I dig it.
Exactly. And there's this whole psychology thing behind it too, systematic desensitization. Ever heard of that?
Vaguely. I know exposure therapy,
Yeah,
get used to spiders slowly.
similar. You face the fear, little by little, your brain rewires itself. Less scary over time.
So journaling's like DIY therapy. That's kind of cool.
It can be. And writing it down, it makes it more real, like a promise to yourself.
I'm into that. Okay, so that's one prompt. What else stood out from that whole list?
Oh man, there's so many. Okay, how about cultivating positivity, right? It asks, what's one way I can be kind to myself today, and how will it make me feel more positive?
Self-kindness. Oof, that's a tough one sometimes. We're so hard on ourselves. Why is that so important anyway?
Because, think about it. We're usually our own worst critics. Unrealistic expectations, beating ourselves up when we don't meet them.
Oh, true. That inner voice can be brutal.
Right, so journaling about self-kindness, it helps shift that voice to something nicer, more supportive.
Okay, yeah, I see that. So facing fears, being kind to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
What else have we got?
All right, let's jump to starting your morning with intention. This one's great. It's what is one intention I want to set for today that will help me feel fulfilled or accomplished by the end of the day?
Ooh, I like that. Start the day with a purpose. But does just writing it down, actually do anything?
It can. When you set an intention, it's priming your brain, to look for opportunities related to that intention.
So I'm more likely to make choices that support that goal.
Throughout the day. Exactly. It's being proactive instead of just reacting to whatever comes at you.
Okay, I'm digging these prompts more and more. They're like mental hacks almost.
Totally. And Listallion, they don't just throw prompts at you and call it a day. They've got these motivational quotes sprinkled throughout.
Oh, I love a good quote. Give me a sample.
Let's see. From Building Confidence, it says, confidence grows with each small act of courage. Trust in your abilities and celebrate every step forward, no matter how small.
Ooh, nice. It's a reminder, right? Confidence isn't just this, one-time thing you achieve. It's a process.
Yeah, small steps, building on each other. And sometimes we need that reminder, right? That we're capable of more than we think.
Okay, so we've got prompts, quotes. It's like a whole self-improvement package deal.
Totally. And we've only scratched the surface here.
Speaking of scratching the surface, self-reflection. What's lurking in that category? I'm intrigued.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. It's all about really understanding yourself, your motivations, your thought patterns, your behaviors, the whole shebang. So self-reflection, it gets deep. One prompt here asks, what's something I experienced recently that I'm grateful for, and how did it impact my mood or mindset?
Gratitude, huh? Everyone's talking about gratitude journals these days, but
Yeah.
does just writing stuff down, does that really change anything?
It's not just listing stuff. It's about shifting your focus, intentionally, to the positive stuff. And that rewires your brain, literally.
Wait, really? How does that work?
So brains, right, they have this negativity bias. Evolutionarily, we're wired to spot danger, threats.
Oh, yeah, saber-toothed tiger in the bushes, got to be ready.
Exactly. But nowadays, that bias, it makes us dwell on the bad stuff, even when good things are happening.
So gratitude journaling, it's like hitting the reset button.
Kinda. You're training your brain to notice the good stuff more. So you end up feeling happier, more resilient, even healthier physically.
Damn, okay, I'm sold. Gotta try this.
Do it. It's powerful. And this kind of leads into another category, setting and achieving goals.
Oh, yeah, goals. Essential, but man, they can be overwhelming. I set these crazy expectations, then I'm bummed when I don't hit them immediately.
Common problem. And that's where journaling helps. This blog, they have prompts like, how does setting goals make me feel and what goals reflect my true passions?
So it's about, like, connecting with what really matters to you, not just some random goal.
Exactly. If you're passionate about it, you'll stick with it even when it's tough.
That's so true. Gotta find your why, right?
Yeah.
What other goal stuff do they have?
There's one about breaking down a big dream into smaller steps.
Oh, I love that. Bite-sized chunks. Way less scary.
Classic productivity hack. Smaller milestones, you feel good as you go, less overwhelmed by the big picture.
Like climbing a mountain. Focus on the next step, not the whole damn peak.
Yep. And there's another prompt. What's one step I can take today to move closer to a goal, no matter how small it may seem?
It's all about consistency, right?
Yeah.
Little by little, it adds up.
Totally.
Huh.
And journaling helps you stay accountable, like a personal cheerleader in your notebook, keeping you on track.
I like that. Okay, so we've got confidence, positivity, goals.
Yeah.
What else did this Listallion site cover?
Well, we touched on it earlier, but let's really dig into cultivating positivity. It's about bringing in more joy, optimism, gratitude,
Yeah.
the good stuff.
Positivity. Sounds nice. But some days it feels like I'm drowning in negativity. Can journaling really help with that?
There's a prompt here. It asks, what's one way I can create a positive environment around me and what small changes could make a difference?
Interesting. I never thought about my environment like that.
Yeah.
Something I can control to feel better.
Oh, it's huge. Even little things like more natural light, upbeat music, inspiring stuff around you, it shifts the vibe.
Like redecorating, but for my mental space.
Exactly. You're choosing to create a space that supports positivity, not just accepting whatever's there. And there's another one that says, what's one thing I can do today to appreciate the beauty around me and how will it impact my mood?
So like being present, noticing the good stuff, even when things are crazy.
Exactly. Sunset, a random act of kindness, a good meal. These little things bring joy if we actually pay attention to them.
I love that. Finding gratitude, even in the everyday stuff.
It's a skill. All right, so these prompts are about being proactive, creating a good life, right? But what about when we're feeling stuck, overwhelmed? Any help there?
For sure. Self-reflection, again. It asks, what's one challenge I'm facing right now, and what strengths can I draw on to overcome it?
Ah, that's good. We forget about our strengths when we're in the middle of a mess.
Exactly. We all have resilience, resourcefulness. Journaling helps us tap into that, find solutions. It's empowering.
Like that saying, you never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have.
Love it. Sometimes we just got to remind ourselves how capable we are. And these prompts, they guide us towards that.
Man, we've covered a lot. Fears, positivity, goals.
Yeah.
These 50 journal prompts from Listallion, they're like a whole self-improvement toolkit. They are. And what's cool is anyone can use them, right? Doesn't matter who you are, what you've been through, where you're at in life.
So true. It's a personal thing. You tailor it to your own needs. And all you need is a pen and paper, basically.
Yeah, it's wild, right? Like just these simple sentences, but they get you thinking in whole new ways.
Totally. And it's a journey. You know, the more you journal, the more you learn about yourself.
Like peeling back layers, right? Like an onion.
Exactly. You find stuff you didn't even know was there. Insights, patterns, things you weren't even aware of.
And that self-awareness, that's the key to like actually changing, right? Not just talking about it.
100%. Once you understand yourself, your triggers, your strengths, then you can make real choices, choices that align with what you want.
So it's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about like lasting change, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And consistency matters. The more you journal, the bigger the impact it'll have.
Like building a muscle, got to work it out regularly. Perfect analogy. And like any workout, adjust it to fit you. There's no one right way to journal. It's personal.
So to our listener out there, ready to try these 50 prompts from Listallion,
Give it a shot.
think about it. Which one speaks to you the most? What do you want to explore, challenge, maybe even change about yourself? Grab a pen, open your laptop, and just start writing. You might be surprised what you discover.